Hey y'all, it's the Scentsy Lady of East Texas. Do you ever find yourself just making excuse after excuse after excuse? I've been there, y'all. I've been a consultant for 10 and a half years, and let me tell you, if there's an excuse out there, I promise at one point or another, I've said it. I've used every excuse in the book, and you know where it got me? Nowhere. Honestly, if you've been waiting for a home office, if you've been waiting for a better car so that you can put a sticker on it, if you've been waiting for your spouse to support you or to show an interest or to help you, if you've been waiting for your kids to get a little bit older so that they don't need you so much, y'all, stop. You are missing an opportunity right here in front of you, right here, right now, today. You do not need a fancy home office. You do not need a better car to put a sticker on. You do not need your spouse's support. You just need 15 to 20 minutes a day to follow up with your customers, make some deliveries, work your business. That's it. You don't need fancy, frilly things. You don't need big, expensive things. You don't need a home office. Y'all, when I started, I literally worked out of this little bitty office. Honestly, it had some stickers in there, it had some thank you notes, and some postage. And that was it. Y'all, I didn't know what I was doing. Every single day, I would fly by the seat of my pants because I didn't have somebody saying, this is what you should be doing. This is, an idea for you to work with. Here's a challenge for you. I had no clue. I had nobody guiding me, leading me. So did I use that as an excuse? No. I am a very driven person, and my husband tells me all the time, Autumn, people aren't like you. And I've learned to accept that. But I still go back to, you can be full of excuses, or you can use those things to push you forward by utilizing what you have. This business is very simple when you really break it down. Really break it down. It's very simple. You follow up with your customers, you stay in touch with them, you place orders, you deliver orders, and that's it. You can utilize social media for advertising, but you don't have to. You can do home parties, but you don't have to. You can do Facebook parties, but you don't have to. The joy of this business is that you can do it any way that works best for you and for your family. And if you are using the excuse of, well, I don't have a home office, so I can't do a party, do it in your car. Y'all, literally, do it in your car. Focus on the on-the-go products. There are ways to spin every single excuse that you can throw out. If your husband doesn't support you or your spouse doesn't support you, okay, then don't do it to where they feel like they're affected. Do it during your lunch break. Do it while they're still at work before they get home. Wake up 30 minutes earlier, slip out of bed, go work your business, and then they weren't affected, right? So there's no reason for them to resent you. There's no reason for you to use that as an excuse. If you're waiting for your kiddos to get older, I guarantee you're going to keep waiting. I don't have kids, but I can see how, I've got this little tiny baby who needs my support all day long. Well, then when they go to school, then you're going to want to spend time with them when they get home. And then when they are in all these after school activities, then you're going to feel like you're blowing up the roads taking them. Do you see how that can go? And I'm not being insensitive at all. I understand that tiny little human needs your attention. I'm not callous to that at all. But when that baby's napping, you could be working your business. When that sweet little baby's at school, you could be working your business. Don't use your child as an excuse. This business is an opportunity for you to better that child's life, right? More income, more free time. Y'all, if your business is rocking and rolling and it keeps you home with that child, that's not an excuse, right? That's a reason to push your business and make it successful and make it work and figure out a way for all the things to fall into place so that you can spend time with your child and not put them in daycare, not have somebody else have to pick them up from school, not have somebody else have to do all the things while you're at work working a 9 to 5, right? Stop with the excuses because they're out there. And like I said, in the 10 and a half years that I've been a consultant, I guarantee at one point or another, I've used every single one in the books. Everyone. I've been busy. My husband wasn't supportive. My husband went through phases where he did resent that I would work all day and then come home and work my Scentsy business because that's what it took. And now it's my full-time job. It takes sacrifice. It takes hard work. It takes dedication. But if you are constantly throwing excuses at it, it's never going to be what you want it to be and what you need it to be. Maybe Scentsy is the answer that your family's been looking for. But if you're using them as an excuse to not work your business, then you're never going to get that blessing of what Scentsy could be for you, for them, for everyone, right? So stop with the excuses. Keep it simple. Use your business tools that you have. Use your skills that you know that you have. Make them work. It doesn't have to be difficult. It doesn't have to be tedious. Keep it simple. Do the things that you know matter. Follow up. Stay in touch with your customers. Utilize social media. Talk to your people. Ask people to join your team. Party in some way, right? It can be a 30-minute Facebook party. It can be bingo. It can be a home party. It can be meeting at the Mexican food place for margaritas one night. It doesn't have to be complicated, but figure out what works for you and make it work. Stop using your spouse, your kids, your job, you're being tired, you not having a home office, you not having a car or a nice car or whatever. Stop using those things as an excuse because this business can open so many doors for you, doors that you didn't even know were a possibility. But if you're letting your excuses get in your way, then you're never going to have the blessing of what's behind those doors. Keep your business simple, use what you've got, and make it work. And I promise it will. Y'all have a good one.